Hello and welcome again. Welcome back to a new program. My name is Richard Vaughan and this is an English course, un curso de inglés, designed for you. Designed for you and other people like you who need to improve, who need to maintain, or who need to learn. To learn, okay? And for the next 2 hours, I will be with you in heart and in soul to help you to the best of my ability, to the best of my ability, en lo mejor que puedo. And to the best of my ability, I will make an honest effort to help you with your English. That's my job. They're paying me to do this, so I have to do the best I can, okay? So, and to help me, I have two lovely ladies flanking me. One speaks English very well, and the other speaks English perfectly, okay? I have a problem with the lady on my right. Good morning. Hello, Maria Jesus.
Hello.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Her English is perfect. Today, with the help of my friend Maria Jose, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Joder, qué lío. Maria Jesus, Maria Jose. A ver si atino hoy, okay? Maria Jose is going to help me to find holes, agujeros, lagunas in Maria Jesus's English. Because it's not easy, Maria Jose.
I know.
Her English is bordering, rayando, bordering on perfection. Mm-hmm. Is your English bordering on perfection?
No, it's not.
All right. Ask her if she came here with me today.
Does she,
Ask her if she came here with me today.
did you come here with Richard today?
Yes, I did.
Ask her if she drove my car.
Did you
Did you
drive his car?
No, I didn't.
Ask her if she sat in the back seat.
Did you sit in the back seat?
No, I didn't.
Ask her if she sat in the passenger seat.
Did you sit in the passenger seat?
Yes, I did.
Ask her if we had an accident on the way.
Did you have an accident on the way to
No,
here?
we didn't.
Ask her if there was a lot of traffic.
Was there a lot of traffic?
Yes, there was.
Ask her if there is always a lot of traffic coming here.
Is there always a lot of traffic coming here?
I don't know. Probably Fridays are the worst days.
Okay. Ask her if I got irritated while I was driving.
Did he get irritated while he was driving?
Not much.
All right. Ask her if I screamed and shouted.
Did he scream and shouted?
Shout.
Shout.
No, he didn't.
Ask her if I said bad things to other drivers.
Did he say bad things to the other drivers?
No, he didn't.
Ask her if we had a nice conversation on the way.
Did you have a nice conversation on the way?
Yes, we did.
Ask her if we talked about the history of Greece.
Did you talk about the history of Greece?
No, we didn't.
Ask her if we talked about you.
Did you talk about me?
No, we didn't.
All right. Ask her if we prepared this program.
Did you prepare this program?
No, we didn't.
All right. Ask her if she would have come here by taxi if I hadn't brought her.
Would you come here by
No,
taxi?
es pasado.
Would you have come here by taxi if he didn't? If he hadn't brought you here?
Yes, I would.
Okay. Ask her where she would have caught the taxi.
Where?
Would you?
Would you caught the taxi?
Where would you have
Caught the taxi?
I would have caught the taxi near my office.
Ask her if her office is near here.
Is your office near here?
No, it isn't.
Okay. Ask her if it would have taken her a long time to come by taxi.
Would it have taken
you
more
a long time?
A long time if you hadn't got a taxi?
If you had caught?
If you had got a taxi?
Yes, it would.
All right. Now ask Maria Jose if she came here by taxi.
Did you come here by taxi?
Not exactly.
Ask her if she came here by car.
Did you come here by car?
Yes, I did.
Ask her if she came alone.
Did you come alone?
No, I didn't.
Ask her if somebody brought her.
Did somebody bring you?
Yes.
Ask her if that person is still here.
Is that person still here?
No, he isn't.
Ah, man brought her. Okay. Okay. All right. And ask her if she knows that man well.
Do you know that man well?
Pretty well.
Pretty well. Bastante bien. Now, ask her if he is coming back to pick her up later.
Is he coming back to pick you up later?
I think he is.
And ask her what she will do if he doesn't come.
What will you do if he doesn't come?
Maybe I'll call my son.
Ask her if her son knows how to drive.
Does your son know how to drive?
Yes, very well.
Ask her how old her son is.
How old is your son?
He's 27.
All right. Ask her if he lives with her.
Does he live with you?
Yes, he does.
Ask her if he's married.
Is he married?
No, he isn't.
Ask her if he has a fiancé.
Does he have a fiancé?
Yes, he does.
Ask her if she likes the girl.
Do you like the girl?
Yes, a lot.
Yeah, she's on television. Okay. Ask her if the girl speaks a little English.
Does the girl speak a little English?
A little.
Ask her if the girl is an intelligent young lady.
Is the girl an intelligent young lady?
Yes, she is.
Young lady.
Young lady. All right. Young.
Young lady.
Younger than springtime. Do you remember the song?
Mm-hmm.
Más joven que la primavera. Younger than springtime. Are you? Okay, no younger. Okay, younger. I guess one mejor.
Yes.
Young.
Much sweeter.
Younger than springtime. She's young. Now, ask her if her future, ask her if she thinks they're going to get married.
Do you think they are going to get married?
Married? Married.
Married.
I would like, but I don't know.
You don't know. Okay. Now, ask her how she would have come here if that man hadn't brought her.
How would you have come here if that man hadn't brought you?
In my car.
Ask her if she prefers, well, ask her if she likes to drive.
Do you like to drive?
Yes, I do.
Ask her where she would have parked if she had come here alone.
Where would you have parked if you had come here alone?
When I came, there was parking places.
There were.
There were.
There were parking.
Parking places.
Okay, ask her if she got here before me.
Did you get here before Richard?
Yes, I did.
Ask her if she got here a long time before me.
Did you get here a long time before him?
About 15 minutes.
All right, ask her if she found her way to this studio easily.
Did you find your way to this studio easily?
Not easily.
Ask her if she would have called me if she had gotten lost.
Would you have called him if you had got lost?
Sure, I would.
Ask her if she has my telephone number.
Do you have his telephone number?
Yes, I do.
Ask her if she has ever called me.
Have you ever called him?
I don't think so.
Ask her if I have ever called her.
Has he ever called you?
Yes.
He
has.
All right, ask her if I have called her a lot.
Has he called you a lot?
No, he hasn't.
All right, ask me if I would like to call her more often.
Would you, well,
Ask me if I would
all
like
right,
to-
would you like to call her more often?
Maybe. Who knows? All right, now ask me how long I've known her.
How long have you known her?
I've known her for 3 years. Ask me how I met her.
How did you meet her?
She muscled herself into my life. You understand?
Yes.
All right, she wanted to be on a radio show, okay? Ask me what my first impression was when I met her.
What was your first impression when you met her?
I thought she was a wild woman, all right, from Borneo, okay? Now ask her if she has ever been to Borneo.
Have you ever been to Borneo?
No, I haven't.
Ask her what country Borneo is located in.
What country is Borneo located in?
I think it's Asia.
Well, Asia's a continent. I said
Yes.
what country?
What country?
You don't know. Ask me what country Borneo is located in.
What country is Borneo located in?
I think it's in Indonesia.
Yes.
All right,
it
ask
is.
Maria Jesus if she has ever been to Indonesia.
Have you ever been to Indonesia?
No, I haven't.
Ask her if she has ever been anywhere near Indonesia.
Have you ever been anywhere near Indonesia?
Yes.
You have.
Yes, I have.
Ask her when the last time was she went to the Far East.
When was the last time you went to the Far East?
Last summer.
Last summer. Ask Maria Jose, if she has ever been to the Far East.
Have you ever been to the Far East?
No, I haven't.
Ask her if she would go with me if I invited her.
Would you go with Richard if he invited you?
Con V.
Invited you.
Sure,
I would.
I
Ask her
would.
if she would trust me.
Would you trust him?
I would.
You would, okay. Ask her if she thinks she would enjoy the trip.
Do you think you would enjoy the trip?
Yes, I think so.
You think so? And ask her if she would rather go to China or to Japan.
Would you rather go to China or to Japan?
I would rather go to China.
All right, good. Now, ask her what she would have done if she couldn't have come here today.
What would you have done if you hadn't been able to come here today?
I
would have?
I would have called Richard.
Ask me what I would have done if she had called me.
What would you have done if she had called you?
I would have gotten upset. Now tell her to ask me why I would have gotten upset.
Ask him why he would have gotten upset.
Why would you have gotten upset?
Because I was counting on you to be here. I was counting on you to be here. Ask me if I invited Maria Jesus to come here this morning.
Did you invite Maria
Con
Jesus?
V.
Did you invite Maria Jesus to come here this morning?
Yes, I did. Ask me why.
Why did you invited her?
Perdona, repeat.
Why did you invite her?
Why did you invite her?
Why did you invite her?
Because she's a very good student. Ask me why.
Is she a good student?
Because she studies a lot. Ask Maria Jose if she studies every day.
Do you study every day?
I listen to CDs every day.
Okay, you listen
And
to
the
this
radio.
program and the radio. Okay, ask her if she has ever lived abroad.
Have you ever lived abroad?
Yes, I have.
Ask her how many countries she has lived in.
How many countries have you lived in?
Just one.
No, you live in two.
In two?
In Spain and?
Well, abroad. You said abroad.
Okay, I didn't. I said how many countries are. Ask her what country she lived in.
What country did you live in?
In the U.S.
In the U.S. And ask her where she lived in the U.S.
Where did you live in the U.S.?
I lived in Boston.
In Boston. Ask her how long she was in Boston.
How long were you in Boston?
I was there
Perdona, no entendido. Ask her.
I was there for 2 years.
Oh, you were there for 2 years. Ask her if she went alone.
Did you go alone?
No, I didn't.
Ask her who she went with.
Who did you go with?
I went with my husband and my 2 children.
Ask her how old her children was. Qué mal hablo. Ask her how old her children were. ¿Me estáis contaminando el inglés? Ask me.
That's easy, eh?
Al final voy a decir concretas. Y carchutos. O cartuchos. Carchutos. Carchutos.
Cartuchos.
Se dice carchutos, ¿no?
No. You say cartuchos.
In Spanish.
Yes.
Pero al final me vais a deformar el inglés de tanto oírlo mal. All right. Ask her how old her children were.
How old were your children?
Espera. Let me finish.
All right.
Ask her how old her children were when they went to Boston.
How old were your children when you went to Boston?
My son was 14, 4 years old, and my daughter was 2.
Really?
Yes.
Ask her if they learned how to speak English while they were in Boston.
Did they learn how to speak English while they were in Boston?
Yes.
They did?
They did.
All right. Ask her if they have forgotten everything they learned.
Have they forgotten everything they learned?
Almost.
Almost everything.
Yes.
Ask her if they understand English when they hear it.
Do they understand English when they hear it?
A little bit.
A little bit. Ask her if they had a good time in Boston.
Did you have a good time?
No. The children.
All right. Did they have a good time in Boston?
Yes, they did.
Ask her.
At first, not too good, but after that, they did.
Ask her if she enjoyed her 2 years in Boston.
Did you enjoy your 2 years in Boston?
I really did.
Ask her if she found a job when she got there.
Did you find a job when you got
When
there?
you?
When you were there?
When you got there.
When you got there, sorry.
3 months
3 months later. Ask her
yes.
what kind of job she found.
What kind of job did you find?
I worked in a gym.
In a gym? Okay. And ask her if she met a lot of American people.
Did you meet a lot of American people?
I did, a lot.
And ask her if she liked the people.
Did you like the people?
Yes.
All right. Ask her if her husband was also working in a gym.
Was your husband also working in the gym?
In a gym.
In a gym? Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
No, he wasn't.
Ask her where he worked.
Where did he work?
In a French restaurant.
In a French restaurant. Ask her if her husband was a cook.
Was your husband a cook?
No, he wasn't.
Ask her what kind of job he had in the restaurant.
What kind of job did he have? Did he have? Sorry, in the restaurant.
I don't know how to say maître.
A head waiter.
Head waiter.
In the United States, there are 2 words. In Britain, I don't know. We say maître d'.
Maître d'.
Maître de restaurant. Maître de.
the
Y la
word.
de, le de en francés, se pega a la palabra. Y los americanos lo usamos sofisticadamente, maître d'.
Yeah.
The maître d'. I prefer the head waiter.
Head waiter.
All right. And ask him if he had the job before going to Boston.
Did he have the job before going to Boston?
Yes, he used to live before I went.
Ah, so your husband lived in Boston before you went.
Yes.
Ask her how old her husband was when he went to Boston the first time.
How old was your husband the first time he went to Boston?
I think he was 19
Ask her
years
if,
old.
good. Ask her if she knew him at that time.
Did you know him at that time?
No, it was very little.
All right. Okay. Ask her if her husband. Well, ask her how many years he lived in Boston the first time.
How many years did he live in Boston the first time?
I think 9 years.
For 9 years.
For 9 years.
Wow. All right. Ask her why he why he went to Boston for 9 years.
Why did he go to Boston for 9 years?
He was traveling everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yes.
Okay. And ask her if he speaks English really well.
Does he speak English really well?
Pretty well.
Pretty well. All right. And ask her if she was sad to come back to Spain after her 2 years in Boston.
Were you sad to come back to Spain after your 2 years in Boston?
I was.
Ask her if it was her idea or his idea to come back.
Was it your idea or his idea to come back?
His idea. It was his idea.
Ask her if they had an argument about it.
Did you have an argument about that?
Yes, we did.
All right. And ask her if she would have liked to have gone back.
Would you have liked to have gone back?
Yes.
Ask her if she would still like to go back today.
Would you still like to go back today?
Just for visit.
Ask her when the last time. Ask her if she has ever gone back.
Have you ever gone back?
No, I haven't.
Ask her if she has ever thought about going back.
Have you ever thought about going back?
Yes, I have.
Ask her if she still has any friends from that time.
Do you still have any friends from that time?
Yes, I do.
Ask her if she stays in contact with them.
Do you stay in contact with them?
Yes, I do.
Ask her if they are American friends.
Are they American friends?
Yes, they are.
All right. Ask her if they have ever invited her to come.
Have they ever? No. Have you ever invited? Have they ever invited you
Con
to?
V.
Invited you?
Es que suena mal. Suena realmente mal. Perdona, Mónica. Son en fonética. Invited. Invite es lo que tiene una persona cuando ves los dientes salientes son para atrás. Es un invite. Como una mordisco, mordedura hacia adentro.
Invertida.
Invertida. En un invite. Y cuando dices have she ever invite, tu interlocutor entiende, bueno, te entiende, pero piensa en un problema dental. Okay, invite. Invite. All right? So, ask her if her friends have ever invited her to Boston.
Have your friends ever invited you to Boston?
Yes, they have.
Ask her why she hasn't gone.
Why haven't you gone?
I don't have much time to go.
Ask her if she has enough money to. Ask her if she can afford to go to Boston.
Can you afford to go to Boston?
To visit.
I do.
Ask her if she would have to stay in a hotel if she went to Boston.
Would you have to stay in a hotel if you go to London?
If
you went to Boston?
Good. Repeat the question. Would you have to stay?
Would you have to stay in a hotel if you went to Boston?
Would you have to stay in a hotel if you went to Boston, or would you stay in one of their houses?
I would stay in my friend's house.
Good. Ask her how old. Ask her if her friend is the same age as she is.
Is your friend the same age as you are?
No, he's younger than
She.
me. She's younger than me.
All right. She or he?
Well, I'm talking about she. I have friends.
Okay. Several friends.
Several friends.
In this case, it's a woman.
In this
Ask her-
case, it's a woman, yes.
Okay.
Younger.
Younger. Okay, good. Ask her if she met that woman at the gym.
Did you meet that woman at the gym?
No, I
Didn't.
didn't.
Ask her how she met her.
How did you meet her?
I lived in his house, in her house.
And ask her if she was living in the house at the same time.
Was she living at the house at the in the house at the same time?
Es imposible live at a house.
She was living at the top floor.
On
On the top floor, and I live.
the bottom floor.
Yes.
Okay. And ask her if she was the owner of the house. Ask her if
Yes.
she was renting the house from the woman.
Were you renting the house from the woman?
Yes, I was.
Ask her if she would go to Boston next year if she had the time.
Would you go to Boston next year if you had the time?
Yes, sure.
You would. Ask her if
Yes.
she is seriously thinking about it.
Are you seriously thinking about it?
Yes, I am.
Ask her if she's making plans now.
Are you making plans now?
Not now, but
Ask her when she would like to go.
When would you like to go?
maybe in August.
Ask her why she prefers August over another month.
Why do you prefer August above any
Oh,
other?
está bien, pero se dice over.
Over.
Why do you prefer August over another?
Why do you prefer August over another month?
Because it's when I am on holidays.
On holiday.
On holiday.
All right. Ask her if she has a steady job.
Do you have a steady job?
Yes,
Un
I
trabajo
do.
continuo, un trabajo fijo. Do you have a steady job? Ask her if she works for a big company.
Do you work for a big company? Company?
Company.
No, I don't.
Ask her if she works for a small company.
Do you work for a small company?
Yes, I do.
Ask her if she has a difficult boss.
Do you have a difficult boss?
Not too difficult.
Ask her who her boss is.
Who is your boss?
Myself.
All right.
That's good.
She is her own boss. Yo soy mi propio, ella es su propio jefe o jefa. And so, ask her if she is self-demanding.
Are you self-demanding?
Yes, I am.
All right. Ask her if she works a lot of hours.
Do you work a lot of hours?
Yes, I do.
Ask her if she has a small, ask her if she has a retail business.
Do you have a retail business?
What?
Do you understand?
No?
A retail business, retail and wholesale.
Oh, okay.
Wholesale es al
Yes.
por mayor. Retail es al por menor.
Yes.
Detalle al detalle. Ask her if she has a retail business.
Do you have a retail business?
Yes, I do.
All right. Ask her if the business is going well.
Is the business going well?
It's going all right.
Ask her if she has had better times than now.
Have you had better times than now?
Yes, sure.
Ask her if people are starting to spend less.
Are people starting to spend less?
Yes,
They
sure.
are.
They are.
Ask her if Spain is falling into a recession.
Is Spain falling into a recession?
Yes, it is.
Ask her if it's really noticeable for her.
Is it really noticeable for you?
Yes,
It is.
it is. From
Starting?
starting last year, I think.
Last year.
Last year.
2006. All right. Very good. Ask her if she's starting to get afraid.
Are you starting to get afraid?
Well,
Afraid.
not
Afraid?
Oye, ¿tú quieres? Conozco a alguien que se llama Federico. Okay.
okay.
Are you starting? ¿Estás empezando a conseguir un Federico?
Not,
¿O estás
not right now.
afraid? Fred. Fred is Federico. All right. A Fred es literalmente un Federico. Afraid.
Afraid.
Miedoso, temeroso, tener miedo, to be afraid. Ask me if I'm afraid of her.
Are you afraid of her?
A little, yeah, a little. Ask me why.
Why are you afraid of her?
Because she's wild. She's a wild woman. Okay. Now, ask her if she's starting to get afraid about the economy.
Are you starting to get afraid about the economy?
Not afraid, but worried.
Worried. Ask her if she thinks she will be able to survive a strong recession.
Do you think you will be able to survive a strong recession?
Recession.
I think so.
All right. Ask her if she has ever thought about selling her business.
Have you ever thought about selling your business?
No, I didn't. I haven't.
Ask her if she would sell it to me if I offered her €1,000,000.
Would you sell it to Richard if he offered you €1,000,000?
No, I wouldn't.
Ask her if she would sell it to me if I offered €2,000,000.
Would you sell it to him if he offered you $2 million euros?
I will thought about
Think.
it. I will think about it.
Ask her if she would sell it to me if I offered her $2.3 million.
Would you sell it to him if he offered you 2.3 million euros?
Sure,
You would.
I will.
Well, 2.2.
Yeah.
Done.
Done. Shake. Okay. Ask me if I would like to buy her business.
Would you like to buy her business?
On one condition.
What condition?
Is that? If she continues managing the business.
All right.
All right. To make sure it's successful. Ask me if she would work hard if the business didn't belong to her.
Would you work hard if the business didn't belong to you?
I would.
Of course. It's a moral question.
Yes.
Okay, and with that, we will take a short break and come back in just a few minutes. Bring me the camera. Okay. We'll be back in just a few minutes, so don't go away. Take care. And both María Jesús, María José, me lío, and me, no me lío. We'll be back in just a few minutes, okay? Don't go away.